Hi, so today I'm going to show you guys how to recreate this look right here. This is my go-to date night look. And as you can see, it is a lot more dramatic than the everyday natural makeup look that I uploaded the other day. And that's because, like, it's date night, man. Like, I want to go glam because I'm home with a baby all the time, pretty unglamorous. So when I have a chance, I'm going to go a little extra. And Valentine's Day is coming up, so my makeup will be very, very similar to this. A little bit of spoiler because my husband saw me already, but I'm going to change it up just maybe a teeny bit so that it's a little bit different. I mean, not like he'll notice. Maybe he will, I don't know. The color palette we're using is deep purples, browns, like deep dark burgundies, and that's kind of the trend right now. And I also love using purples because it complements my brown eyes very, very well. And while you're watching this video, if you're enjoying it, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any other videos. Without further ado, let's go.
Okay, so I am starting off with a moisturized face, and I'm applying Porefessional primer by Benefit all over my face. I'm doing this voiceover with Cairo on my lap, so you guys might hear him every now and then. My foundation is All Day Luminous foundation from NARS, and I am in the shade St. Moritz. This is my favorite foundation right now, so you guys will see me use this in probably most of my videos until I find one I really love. And then for concealer, I'm using NARS Creamy Concealer, and I'm just dotting that over where I feel I need a little bit of coverage. And I recently got this little cute sponge from Real Techniques, and they actually come in twos, and it's just such a perfect size to get into those nooks in your face, like under my eyes, around my nose and stuff like that. And I really, really love them, so highly recommend you guys checking them out if you haven't already. I love that it also has like a flat side, so I'm actually using it to put some powder under my eyes. So this will bake our concealer, but more importantly, I want to be able to catch any of the fallout from the shadow that we're going to be getting. And I'm using Urban Decay's primer for my eyes here just to make sure our colors are poppin'. And a black eyeliner, any will do. I'm using this one from Avon because I really, really like it, but you want to line your lash line. It doesn't have to be perfect, and I'm also doing some tight lining here. You'll notice I'm not putting any liner in the inner corners of my eyes. We want to avoid that so that we don't get like black eye territory. And the palette for today's look is the neutral palette from Coastal Scents. I love this palette because it's super cheap. It's definitely less than $15, and it's got really great pigmentation and a really good color selection. For this first one, I'm using like a terracotta color, and I'm just patting that color right on my eyes, right on top of the black liner. We're not gonna do anything crazy in terms of like blending it right now. We're just packing on that product so that it soaks in some of that liner black and also kind of gets it right onto our eye, because we're going to do all of our blending in just a minute. But again, don't bring it up too high. We want to have it relatively close to the lash line. And then I'm coming back with this darker brown color just on the ball of my eyes. And again, this is just patting on the product, not too much blending. Just want to make sure that we've got enough product on there so that when we're blending, we don't fade or anything like that. So once I'm happy with the consistency, I'm going in with this Deluxe Crease Brush from Real Techniques. This is my absolute favorite brush, you guys, because it's just such a dream to blend with it. I don't actually put any product on it. We're going to use all the product that we've already put on our eyes, but I'm using it just to blend the edges of my eyeshadow. And you can see the difference here between my eye that's been blended and one that hasn't. It just makes the biggest difference. And again, because there's no product on it, like I can just blend away, and I spent a lot of time making sure that it's blended flawlessly, which is really the key to awesome eye makeup. And then I'm just putting a tad bit of that black onto the outer corners just to give my eye a little bit more dimension. But again, I go back in with the same Deluxe Crease Brush and I do the blending. The star of my eye is going to be this Coloupop Supershock shadow in the shade Stereo. It is this shimmery dark purple burgundy shade, and as you can see here, it just makes such a big difference when I put it on my eye. I'm just patting that right onto the ball of my eye just to give it that sparkle and dimension. And I'm just using my fingers because I love it. The consistency of these shadows, if you haven't tried them yet, is kind of creamy and cushiony, but they're not quite like a cream shadow, but they kind of dry powder like, but they're really, really great. So I'm taking that same brown eyeshadow and I'm just putting that on my bottom lash line. And I usually don't like to go too far down with this, but I'm doing it just because the top of the eye is so dramatic. And then I'm taking this big fluffy long comb brush just to brush away the powder under our eyes and all of that fallout. And then going back in with a Real Technique sponge just to make sure everything is blended and perfect. And then I'm going in with this Almay eyebrow pencil. I am really liking this. I've been trying to use it for the past couple months and I think it's awesome. It dries really nice and powder-like. I love that it comes with a little spoolie with it too, so it's pretty awesome. And Maybelline Master Graphic, this eyeliner is my absolute favorite. Like, I've been using this for maybe about a year and it's my #1 favorite eyeliner. It just makes doing a cat eye so easy. It is literally shaped like a marker and highly recommend this to anybody who is iffy about doing a cat eye. Okay, so my lashes are just, you know, one of these 10 packs I got from Pacific Mall, which is like this big Asian area near where we live. And yeah, just cut them to size and I'm just spending some time and making sure that they are right on my eyes. And then I'm just going right back in there and tightlining again to make sure that there's no gap between my fake lashes and my actual eye. And I'm using this NARS palette with Laguna bronzer. And I'm just using that to lightly contour my face. With a very light hand, I'm using this fan brush to just contour like where my cheeks naturally go in, a little bit on my chin, a little bit on my forehead as well. And just literally like finger swatch on my nose. And because I don't like, you know, too much crazy contouring, I feel like it looks very unnatural. I'm using this blush brush, again from Real Techniques, just to put on my blush. And I am using Orgasm, again by NARS. And it's just this amazing pink flush with some nice little gold flecks in it. And for my highlight, I'm using Smashbox Baked Fusion Soft Lights palette. And right in the middle of that, I'm putting some of that highlight on the inner corners of my eyes. For my lips, I'm using NARS Roman Holiday and NYX Lipgloss in Natural. I lost the footage of me putting in the lipstick, but it's definitely on there. And then I curl my lashes and I make sure that there's definitely no shininess on my face. And that's it.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but I totally cut my hair. I cut it myself, and I used to cut my hair all the time, and I hadn't done it in years. And so today I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. And I'm really happy with how it turned out. I gave myself some new long layers, and I cut about 3, maybe 4 inches off. So I'm really happy about it. Anyway, let me know if you guys enjoyed this video by giving it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss a video. Let me know in the comments if you have a request for an upcoming look. Yeah, if you were too lazy to do any of that, please just subscribe. It's the one thing, please. Okay, thanks. Bye.